Hey, what's up guys? Nintenjoel here once again. Been a while. Every time I do a video I say the same thing because it's always been a while since I've done a video. I work a lot. Well, I don't work a lot anymore. As you guys probably know, there's been a lot of craziness going on in Oregon. I live in Southern Oregon, and I worked in Phoenix. Which, if you've heard anything about Southern Oregon, Phoenix and Talent have been pretty much like half wiped off the planet with fire. And so I lost my job, one of the only jobs that I actually cared about. I worked at a dispensary called Hijinks. Don't know if we're going to rebuild yet or not, or what's going to happen, but we thought that we were going to have to evacuate during these fires. We didn't have to. We live downtown, so we just prepared for it. But like my buddy Josh and his lady came over, and they spent the night. They evacuated for a little while, and then my girlfriend's coworkers came over for a while, and it just got kind of really scary. Outside right now, you can't see anything. It's so dark outside because it's just nothing but smoke. We've been breathing smoke for days. Phoenix and Talent are just completely screwed. My heart goes out to literally everybody affected by these fires. I know quite a few people that were, and it's rough. So anyways, let's make this a more positive video. This is just an interesting idea I had kicking around in my head the last couple days. When I thought we had to evacuate, of course we grabbed essential stuff first. Got the kiddo ready to go, cat ready to go, all that in case we had to evacuate. And then after that, while I had time, because we weren't under evacuation orders yet, we were at a 2 and 3 means go. So anyways, I started packing up my most expensive games, and like the games that like mean the most to me that are also expensive. And the thought process was, in case I had to like sell those games because my house burned down, I would at least have a box of really good stuff that I can get a decent amount of money for. Or my other thought was if I only had this box of games, trade for stuff that I needed to get back eventually. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head, but I was just like, grab a box, put it in the most expensive games, just do it. So I did, and as you can see, there's holes all over my shelves. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna show you what's in this box. I haven't seen it since I packed it. I mean, I know mostly what's in it, but it's kind of a surprise to me too. But I just threw like a bunch of expensive games in here, so I thought that'd be fun. Let's check it out. First of all, as you can see, I obviously took down some boxed Super Nintendo games, took down some SNES games. There was definitely some PS2 games that I took with me. And yeah, there's like, some good DS games and some PlayStation games. Just a menagerie of weirdness. And what's really funny is I didn't grab any of my Switch games, which honestly, that collection, my like new Switch collection is pretty expensive, man. But anyways, here's the box. And I haven't really opened this since I packed it, besides just like looking at the top. So here we go. This is like what I've seen. Okay, here, let's do this. Let's scoot this table back so that I'm not getting my shadow in the shot. And I guess we'll just start going through these. Oh, there's Asriel. Hi, Asriel. So, okay, so let's check it out. So, obviously we have Kadash, complete in box. I'm just going to go through these quickly. Splatterhouse. At the last minute I was like, man, I almost forgot Gabnak. My buddy Kevin that gave me that would have killed me. Metal Storm. Started grabbing... Now, here's the thing. When I was grabbing games, I was like, oh yeah, I should probably grab the boxes too. Because I don't keep the cartridges in the boxes, because if I want to play the games, I don't have to keep opening the boxes, and therefore increasing my chances of ruining them or having like a tab rip-off or something like that. So not only did I have to grab the games, but I had to grab the boxes too. So you will see some repeats here with the Super Nintendo stuff. But yeah, Breathfire 2, Breathfire 1. Eternal Poison was an interesting choice because this one has gone up so much in value. A lot of people do not realize this, but this game used to be like a $25 game, and this is now a $100 game. Really fun stuff too. Grab my Golden Axe Warrior. Yes, it's got the UPC code on it. Let's see. Wild Arms, Alter Code F. Wild Arms 4. Again, the cartridge is in here too, but there's Super Mario RPG complete in box. Strider 2, obviously. Another Nintendo game, Dragon Warrior 4. I think that's the only Dragon Warrior I grabbed. The other ones aren't worth as much, and this is my childhood favorite. This is like one of my favorite games of all time, so that one was a grab for a couple reasons. Gargoyles Quest 2, super fun. Crusader of Senti Loose. Man, this game has gone up a lot too. This is absolutely an insane cart right now. Demon's Crest. I'll start a Super Nintendo stack right there. So this, I mean, I could go through this whole thing. Maybe I will at the end. But this thing holds some of my loose TurboGrafx games as well as this little thing too. And there's not necessarily like every game in here is expensive. It's just that some of my most expensive games, like Soldier Blade right on top, is pretty expensive. And so I just grabbed, both little boxes. They didn't take up much room. Ys isn't worth a ton, but I freaking love it. I grabbed all my Ys games. Well, maybe not all my Ys games. Like I said, I didn't grab any Switch games. Wild Arms XF. This is a pretty cool one, actually. Definitely wanted to grab that. And, of course, Shadowrun, one of my favorite things ever. And, yeah, complete in box. Again, you'll see the cartridge in here, too, so that won't be a surprise. In fact, there's some of the cartridges right there. Yeah, PSP version of Persona. Man, this has skyrocketed in price as well. So is Persona 2. Yeah, I grabbed, let's see, how do I do this next? Let's do the Super Nintendo games. In fact, I'm just going to go through these real quick. We got Secret of Evermore, Secret of Mana, Shadowrun, Lufia 2, Imperium. Actually, that one's gone down a little bit, which sucks, but whatever. I don't know why this thing's having a hard time focusing. It's being really weird. Let me try something here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, there's Breathfire and Breathfire 2. So we'll just grab those and put those right there. And then they are not going to stay. This is really awkward to do while holding a camera. Okay, so, yeah, then we got that back here. You know what? I don't even need to take these out of the box. Super Adventure Island 2, which is complete in box. The box must be in here somewhere. Here's the 3 other Super Nintendo games that were complete in box. Super Castlevania 4. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny, I don't actually know. Oh, there it is, Super Adventure Island 2. There's Final Fantasy 2, or 4 actually. And this game has gone up a lot in value too, especially the complete in box copy is like really expensive. Super Adventure Island 2, complete in box. So then game-wise, we've got Super Adventure Island 2, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 2. Let's see. Man, this is really hard to do. I don't know why this is just not wanting to focus as much. But here we go. Super Adventure Island, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 2, or 4, whatever, Evo, Castlevania 4. We've got Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and Earthbound, another game that's gone up again. What do we have here? Super Metroid. Just some of my favorite games, Space Megaforce, definitely one of my favorites. It's honestly one of the games I go to when I don't know what to play. Run Saber, another game that's gone up quite a bit lately. Maybe if I, focus this in a little more. Let's see, King of Dragons, not the greatest shape, but honestly, that's more of, it's one of my favorite games, so that one wasn't so much for value. There's Mario RPG, you saw that in box. Skyblazer, super fun game, nobody really talks about that game. Nosferatu, that's a really fun game, actually. And Pocky Rocky, one of my favorite games of all time, and kind of a spendy one, for sure. I did grab some DS games and one 3DS game. Let's see what we got here. Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King for 3DS. And then I, of course, got Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6. I didn't bother with 9 because it's just not that spendy. And then I grabbed my 3 Castlevanias, Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, and Portrait of Ruin. Order of Ecclesia is another game that has really gone up in value recently. And man, I saw a loose copy recently for fairly cheap, and I totally was like, oh, I'll come back for that, and then I didn't, and the next time it was gone, so that sucks. But let's see what we got. So PlayStation 1 games, there's Persona 2, Eternal Punishment. Fitting that it's going right on top of Persona 2 right there. It's the only way you can play both parts of that. Suikoden 2? Or Suikoden, however you want to say it. Valkyrie Profile. Xenogears. Persona 1. One of my favorites. Such a cool game. So underrated. Dragon Warrior 7. Everybody says, you know, oh, you gotta play Persona on like the PSP version or whatever. You know what? It's just as good on PlayStation. In fact, on PlayStation, I think there's more options. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of my favorite games of all time. Even if that was worth $5, I would have grabbed that. Breath of Fire 4. And Breath of Fire 3. And then, I just decided to grab like Game Boy Advance Complete in Box games. Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon. Mega Man 02. Zelda Minish Cap. Beat up as hell. Doesn't matter, I still love that game. Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls. That is the best way to play Final Fantasy 1, that's for sure. Because the PSP version's so damn easy. Castlevania Double Pack Complete in Box, this is another one of the things where it's like, yeah, this is worth a bit, but even if it was worth $5, I would have grabbed it. Same with this one, Circle of the Moon. I actually just replaced this, and I actually have an extra Complete in Box copy if anybody's looking for it. But yeah, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, so good. And finally, last game, Final Fantasy Legend 2. That's it. That's it. I guess I'll stand back over here and, like, say something. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Thanks for watching, guys. That's about it. That was my bug-out box for my games. And, man, it's funny because I left so many more, like, random, like, good games back here. And it's really funny because some of those Game Boy Advance boxes are actually empty. I didn't even think about that. I should have grabbed my Game Boy Advance. I have this, like, case back here. That's where all my Game Boy Advance games are that are loose, and same thing, I keep my games not in the boxes so I don't screw up the boxes. Man, I got like a cat hair in my nose or something. That does drive me crazy. So, yeah, that's it. Just wanted to do a quick video. Thought that would be interesting and fun. I'd actually forgotten I put some of that stuff in there, like Skyblazer, and yeah, like even Castlevania 4, I didn't even realize I had put that in there, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. For some reason, I didn't grab my Complete in Box Link to the Past. I don't know why. I just grabbed what fit in the box, and it was really random, so, as you can see. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, everybody. Yeah, Corona still sucks. And try not to, I don't know, just try to be a good person, I guess. Try to be a good person, try to love each other, and, yeah, stay safe. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird week. But, yeah, we'll get through it. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Love you guys. Keep rocking the retro games.